You're recording?
Does it say recording?
Oh, it does. Who pressed that button?
I did before.
Oh, you did. All right, off you go with your husky. Beck's got a new voice, and it's her phone sex voice.
No, shut up. I'm currently a little bit unwell, but hello, people of the internet. Thank you for joining us back here on our YouTube channel. God, I've already gone awkward. We are doing a little commercial shoot with the beautiful RaRa, and we have a fancy new camera, which is a Sony A1.
You're the boss.
But I'm unwell, I'm confused.
Unwell and confused.
And we also thought that we would use Capture One for the tethering, because we are in the middle of putting together a tutorial on tethering to that, and Peter's going to try and get his look, but it's going to be like a whole in-depth thing, but we're currently in the middle of filming that. So that's coming soon. This is just going to be a little bit of a, wanted to show you guys what we're doing type of thing. Is that what I needed to say?
You're the boss.
I'm not the boss. I'll throw it over to the boss if he can correct me.
Yeah, so we're tethering to Capture One. I've bought it again. I've now got on subscription, and we spent, what, an hour trying to get it to tether, and all we had to do was turn Capture One on and off. Yeah, shooting with the A1. I think this is my first real shoot with it.
It is.
And I've stuck a little Zeiss manual lens on it because I just wanted that lens. I want to be manual focusing anyway, because that's what I like. Basically, for the client, what we're doing, a feel of a Helmut Newton shoot he did with Kate Moss, and with this shoot, you'll just see it's got this beautiful, nice filmic light look. So we've built a tent style thing, is what Helmut Newton used to do. Right, so, but they would do their tents out on the beach or in deserts and things like that, because we want to just create a tunneling of light. So if it was in a garage, I wouldn't have the problems. I've got skylights and things like here, so it causes me lots of downlight problems. I just wanted an in-light. We've preset this up because we've actually pre-set up for the commercial shoot. And so we've got our lighting the way we want it. I've got my focus peaking on. I found with the A1 focus peaking at medium is the best. When you have it at low, it is so fine you can hardly see it. But at medium, it's working out really nice. I've got my zebraing on at 100 plus, which I'm using as a light meter, and I don't know if Beck can see it on here now. It's just showing with the sunlight that's come up now, I'm just going over, but then you'll see if I just, see how I just by going from 160 to 200, that's how easy it is for me to get my lighting. When you've got it that easy, that as the sun goes up and down, I can just roll my shutter speed or my ISO, my apertures on my lens, and I want that fully wide open for what I'm shooting now. So we're tethered. Let's see if we can get a shot happening. And all I'm doing is I'm looking for the catch light in RaRa's eyes. So the first frame, I'm now just going to set up. So I've got my exposure right, and this picture's not too bad to start with. I have set up my own little file. You'll see a little love heart. I have been doing a bit of reading about this. So I've set up my most used types of settings into here, except I think I've left one out because I don't use it. Sharpening, oh no, sharpening's set to 0, so it's actually saved my sharpening. Cool. So I've turned sharpening off. I'm finding Capture One way too sharp anyway. I don't know what it is. It just seems to be sharper than even when I bring a picture into ACR. So it could be a back end thing. I don't know. I'm shooting in blacks, but I don't want my blacks pitch black. And now with their new, they've got blacks and whites in here, I can start playing around with some things. First thing I'm going to do is just take my highlights down a little bit. See how it just pulled it off the jumper just a touch, because I don't want my highlights too bright. The shadows I'm going to bring up. Oh, that looked nice. That's giving me this really nice background. The whites, gee, it's very aggressive. The smallest move, it really, I'll just sit with that. And the blacks, I might just leave the blacks where they are. So all of that side I'm happy with. Now black and white. All right, so I know there's no magenta, that's on 0 anyway. Blue's not going to affect it. Hopefully double click, oh, cool, goes back. green. There's no green, cyan, blue or magenta in this picture really, so none of them are really going to change. I don't have an orange. My God. Yeah, I'd want an orange slider like I have in ACR. It doesn't have one. All right, red's just going to make red lighter or darker. And I'm going to pull out a little bit of red. I'm really annoyed there's no orange, because there's more orange than yellow in skin color, but that's pretty cool, I think. I'll just go with that. I'm not going to spend too much time on this side of things. I could play around with my mid-tones and my here. Oh, that's nice. I might just boost my mid-tone a touch, just there. What I'm believed is, as I take another picture, it will play whatever's on the previous. Let's see if I can get my focus better. And it did. But what it won't do is, if I'd make a change to 3 pictures back, it won't automatically apply it to the latest. So I haven't found how to do that. So it's annoying. Cool, so I've got this set up. I'm just going to try and chase a picture now. Awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool. It's really pretty. So this is more a fashion style of picture in the way of, I want the essence of the sort of Kate Moss feel, or the client wanted that feel. Right, I might just do I want to crop this a little bit. So I'm going to swap lenses. I'm just thinking about a nice filmic type of lens, and I love this old Leica 90mm. It has the feel that I get out of this lens is really, really nice. So I'm going to just jump this on. This is an f2 90mm. I've just come off a f1.5 50mm, sorry. Cool, that's really pretty. I like that lots. I'm just going for a little bit more of a close-up shot. Liking that. I want to just punch that light a bit different. So yeah, especially for the headshot, I think that kick light's gonna, oh, that's so much better. Cool, cool. So much better. I like that punch. I like that shot. I'm only shooting here up now. Cool, that's really pretty. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Cool, cool. That's really pretty. Yeah, that's punched up beautifully. Someone actually asked me the other day, because I made the comment, when I said to Beck the other day, let's create a thumbnail, and he once said, well, you should do a tutorial on thumbnails. Oh. So.
Isn't it just selecting the good photo from the shoot?
Or making sure you get a good photo from the shoot. So let's make a thumbnail. All right? So it's exactly that thing. Everything about this has come up nice. I like the way the light's hitting into the back, giving me a separation. And now it's just up to me now to, cool, that's really pretty. Feel, that's it, nice, nice. I want a slight warmth about it. So what's the name of your new cat? Steven. Steven? You have a cat called Steven.
I do. I love cats with human names.
Can you bring your knees right up? Because I'm only shooting to about here. I just wouldn't mind the top of the knees. That's it. That's really pretty. Steven. Okay. Cool, cool. That's really pretty. So I was hoping that when I spoke about her cat, that I would get a softer, there we go. She has got a softer thing thinking about Steven. Cool. That's really pretty. So I'm just trying to soften off from a fashion. Cool. I like that. That's really pretty. I'm quite liking the sound of the new shutter of the Sony. It's actually a really nice sound compared to their old one. So all I'm trying to do is capture a beautiful emotion that's deep, because the eyes are everything in a picture. Glow it. That's better. Pretty, pretty. There. Cool. Beautiful. Really nice. Definitely like this better than before. One other thing I might just change is, let's go to a super modern lens. I'm doing comparison. So I've got a Otus 100mm, and I need to get this off.
Is he still tight?
Yeah, it's still tight. It's actually slightly tighter. That's why I had to go back a little bit. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Now the one big thing with the Otus, as I've got so much more movement with my focus ring. It's so much slower, like bigger movement to move a little bit, which means I can be, well, I think I can be more accurate. Yeah, it's spot on. I'm still finding on this screen though, it is sharper than what I think. I can see with my eyes. That's really cool. That's really cool. Beautiful, beautiful. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Cool. Just got one more thing I need to do. Getting comfy? Cool. So in this, for portraiture, this is the very best mode for portraiture. 30 frames a second. Not that I think I would ever use it because I've now got 30 of the exact same picture. For sports now I understand, but I definitely didn't get this camera for the 30 frames a second, and it didn't crash this. I was surprised. I was expecting this might have crashed, throwing off that many frames. It's still going though.
Seems a bit overkill.
It's a lot overkill, but that's the sports guys will love it, and the bird photography guys
For
will
that
love
it makes sense. I just didn't understand why you would need it, but for them it makes sense.
The Hasselblad does about 2 frames a second, and that's enough. All I need to do is beat the model. 1 frame a second, the model can reset. But I want, if RaRa's going to move a bit, to be able to shoot quicker than she knows, and have these sort of little, she never knows when the shot's going to happen, so she has to drift. Because I really, really want natural. Cool, cool, that's really cool. Natural look, so I want to be able to click. So bang, 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 bang. So the model can never know when I'm going to take a picture. Whereas if I just shoot 1 frame a second, or even 1 frame over 2 seconds, like the 100 megapixel Hassel, the model will know, click, see her reset, ready, click. And I don't want this because now I'm only getting her pose shots. I want to try and get her in between shots. So when I shoot, cool, I'm going to blink every now and then. I don't care. There, cool, cool. That's real cool, cool. So it's just so I can get that continual movement that I want to be able to get my final picture. The very last thing, I've had a few people ask, how many pictures do I take in a shoot? How do you select the best picture? Pretty much I shoot until I've got the picture. So if I have a client that's paid me for 1 killer picture, if it takes 5 frames or 500 or 1,000 or 2,000 frames, it doesn't worry me, as long as I supply my client that picture. How do I select? Look through, and the ones that pop, you just mark them. Then only look at the ones that pop, and then then the cream will always rise to the top.
That's a little metaphor.
That's a metaphor.
Is it Batis now?
It's Batis now.
Oh, my tummy did a rumbly. That only hands.
Oh, we haven't had lunch, that's why.
So I think before Peter said Helmut Newton, I think he meant Peter Lindbergh. But
I just say Helmut Newton.
Yeah, the entire time you were saying Helmut Newton, and I was thinking, does he mean Peter Lindbergh?
No, it was Peter
But
Lindbergh.
I didn't want it to be like another shotgun scenario, so I didn't correct Peter.
You should have. Now I'm going to have to write on it. Oh my God, some assistant.
Well, last time
now I'm going to have to write. The only reason I have Helmut Newton on the brain is June Newton. His wife passed away this week.
Well, last
so I
time
had June Newton on my
the
mind.
last time that you said something that I thought was incorrect, it wasn't, and everyone roasted me for it, so.
But you knew that was Helmut Newton. June Newton. Sorry, Peter Lindbergh.
I didn't know. I was like, I think it's Peter Lindbergh, but I don't know if
It's 100% Peter Lindbergh.
Well, I didn't know if I was getting it wrong or not, or if you were. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your love and support. Gear, links, everything that you need to know is down in the description. Join our Facebook group. Keep leaving us love and smash that subscribe button.
Oh my God. Beck really wants her Ferrari.
I don't think I think that's all. So we'll just love. See you soon.